Yo, what's going on? You're tuning in to another Mario Ramon review, and today we are reviewing The Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is their season premiere, season 13 premiere. Oh, they took that video by storm. Didn't they dance? They shook it. She was like, look, I'm about to shake some shit on this video. Y'all gonna have to give me some room. Even if we were not social distancing, I still need 6 feet to do what I have to do in this video. Okay, gone over there, stand over there so I don't have to step on your toe and fuck you up by mistake. And you see these hands, yada 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 yada. Right, I need 6 motherfucking feet. What's going on, Boo Bears? Happy Sunday. If you like the video, definitely like the video, okay? Subscribe and comment and tell me, what I may have missed in the video. Let's get into The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we're starting out season 13. Is very informative. You know what I'm saying? They're showing a lot of things about Breonna Taylor and just the march and Black Lives Matter. And it's showing how Portia is in there. Like, she got in there. You know what I'm saying? Baby got arrested. She got sprayed with the mace. Now, normally, it just sounds like a regular episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, but at least she's doing it for a good cause. You know what I'm saying? Because, they be spraying each other with that vocal mace, honey. The words. But, Portia redeemed herself, and the shady cameraman for Bravo. I don't know if it was the cameraman or if it was the producers, but they're going to show that back footage when Portia thought the Underground Railroad was really a train. I'm dead. Yeah, a moment of silence. Just one. At that point, Portia was our black Jessica Simpson. Remember when Jessica Simpson was like, is tuna chicken or is it fish of the sea and all of this business? But sometimes you could play that role so good. They play that role all the way to the bank. All the way to the bank. Because Jessica Simpson is like, y'all might laugh at me, honey, but I'm about to live off this interest. But Portia, she thought the, Underground Railroad was a train. But she's paid her dues now. She got maced, honey, and put in jail. So let her alone. She's out there. Okay, so Cynthia has this party. She's back from LA for seeing, Chill. She's back at home, and we're in the pandemic, and she's in Lake Bailey. I would say that's one of the safest places in the world to quarantine. You don't have nobody around you. Excuse me. Just go to the, the Ralph's or the Publix and get you some glazed donuts, honey, and some tea. And you would never see me again. You would never see me again. I'd be at Lake Bailey forever. And so she had a party for Candy and Marlo. And it wasn't really a party, but whenever the girls get together, I call it a party, a shala or a shindig. They were having a little shindig with the three of them. And Cynthia was like, the devil is a lie. You're not coming in Lake Bailey. So she moved the table outside and set it up very beautifully. And everybody had lunch out there. And it was a good way to start it out and let everybody, see how you're handling COVID. And you could still have a get together with, 2 or 3 people and, social distance and things like that. So I thought that was very fun. It was light. It was right after the Breonna Taylor scene, which kudos to Bravo, for bringing that, for putting that on, because they could have very well just went straight into the story of, the girls, and they did not have to do that. And I've noticed that, on Watch What Happens Live and then the show that comes on after that, they're talking a lot about Black Lives Matter. So, kudos to Bravo, and actually thank you for, for doing that, publicizing that, appreciate that for you doing that. All the girls have gained 20 pounds, honey. Everybody, even the girls who don't want to tell you they gained 20 pounds has gained 20 pounds, okay? Cynthia, we already knew Cynthia had gained 20 pounds because when Mike had his hand around her booty when they were married on that first dance, it was like me grabbing this love seat, just trying to wrap my arm around the whole love seat and make my fingers connect. It's never going to happen. And he was trying to grab her booty, but he was like, shit, that's mine, honey. I know some men are happy with their women, they have a booty and it's big enough to, just sit a bottle of water on it and she don't know shit about it until next Thursday. But Cynthia, like most of the girls in the Real Housewives of Atlanta, minus Eva, have a big booty. They have ass for days. Cynthia has ass for days. Candy has ass for days. Portia invented it. If you Google ass for days and Portia picture gonna come up, like Google ass for days and see if Portia pictures doesn't come up. Are you fucking kidding me? Ass for days. For days. And Kenya, ass for days. Did you see Kenya's ass today? When she went to go meet the girls outside, and the shady cameraman, he gave her a side view. And the reason I say he's shady, he did not have to give us that view of Kenya's ass. What is wrong with Mark? What do you think is wrong with Mark? Why is Mark not loving towards Kenya? Did she do something to him? Does he see through her shit? What is going on? It appears, she's very loving towards him and submissive and all that shit. And she's a strong personality, so for her to do that on camera, that showed a lot. Unless she's using reverse psychology on her ass and showing her real husband how she really treat men. Because, sometimes, she was like, honey, this is a casualty of war. But I'm showing my real husband who might be sitting back watching this situation, be like, oh, that's how she do. Okay, I thought she would be an evil bitch to her man, but she's a real good wife to her man. So he's looking back at that, So she might be hitting a nail on the head being submissive on TV. Because we did think she was an evil black-hearted witch. We did. Speaking of, Kenya, when she wore that yellow, oh my God. If you Google gorgeous, her picture would come up. Like, these women and their confessional, it's this makeup and this lighting, they're not fucking with you with these confessional looks. Candy, too. Everybody is looking good. Portia looked like she in the cast of New Jersey Housewives. What's all this damn mesh? And I love my Portia, because Portia be the one dressing. But this damn confessional look, she looked like an Amish Vegas girl. What's an Amish Vegas girl? The Amish country, but then like one of them just got loose and went to Vegas, and she was like, well, just put a little glitter on my bonnet. Y'all so crazy. And then I love Kenya's look with the braids. We love Kenya's look with the braids. Okay, so Kenya's lawyer, he looks like that guy who gave Jada Pinkett money and set it off. Remember when she needed money to get her brother into school? And she was with that guy who looked like his name should be Smitty. He just always looked like he just sweating. Just sweating on everybody. I mean, sweating like Bobby Brown in the late 90s. I'm talking about sweating. But the man in Set It Off, the movie Set It Off, Jada Pinkett was in a car with him. And he wanted to do some things to her sexually for some money. And she needed the money for her brother to go to school. But that's who Kenya's lawyer looked like. And then when the door closed, supposedly he's giving her this advice, and he's like, look, you're not being yourself for this guy and all of this. I'm like, look, I don't know what to say. It's just too much. It's just too much. But Kenya, she did pick up a little pounds. You could see it. And it's okay, babe. Who didn't? I have an 11 and a 12-year-old in here. I have twins. They got, Rigatoni and Alfredo. Shit, my baby's gonna be born in the 4th grade. The day they're born, I'm gonna be like, go to school, you're late. Get your ass in class. I am not gonna be homeschooling y'all your first day of birth. I'm not about to do it. So, y'all so crazy. Mike, Mike Hill, he reminds me of Candace's mother. Candace from the Housewives of Potomac. Candace's mother is always fronting her for the camera. And Mike, to me, is not a team player for Cynthia on the camera. And he reminds me a little bit of Tamar's boyfriend in the aspect of, you're the boyfriend, I'm the star. I'm not star, but I'm the reality person. I'm the personality. Not the star, but I'm the personality here. I don't need you to be so boisterous. You have way too many lines in this scene. Smile and shut the fuck up. Right. Smile and shut the fuck up, honey. You a co-star. When it's the Flintstones, do you see Betty Rubble talking over Wilma? Wilma will fuck her up in one of them big ass giant frying pans she'll be cooking them big ass eggs with. If the egg is that big, can you imagine a frying pan? Don't get hit, Betty. I will fuck you up, bitch, in this dinosaur outfit, bitch, with this bone in my head. So all I'm saying is when you are a guest of one of the personalities coming on, just smile and shut the fuck up and just say what you think they want you to say. Well, that's not the response I wanted you to have. Well, then maybe we shouldn't be having this conversation on film. But while we're having this conversation on film, we can have a real conversation later. But while we're on film, make me look good. It's 45 million people gonna be looking at this shit. Make me look good. Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree with me or no? Do y'all agree? Well, I was hoping you said this, and I was hoping you agree with the fuck I said when they said action. When they said, okay, Cynthia, 3, 2, 1, we're recording. When they do that, you need to bob your head and say whatever the fuck I'm saying. This is my scene. This is my story. Okay? Fuck you up. I have your ass in the guest room every time we filming. They'll be like, where's your other half? You'll never see him. And then if you keep talking, I'll tie your ass up like they did in Misery. Honey, I'll be feeding your ass through a straw. You better shut the fuck up. Well, I thought we could do it if it's just me and you and no family come. I want my family to come. Because if this is going to be forever and it's a union that's going to be forever, I want it to be monumental. Now, she invited the whole Nation of Islam. I was like, no, it was just too many people at the wedding during COVID. I was just like, no, Miss Cynthia, your mother, your sister, maybe Eva, you know she got 1,100 kids. So the guest list with Eva alone is about 15, 16. And that's just her husband and the kids. Eva is a G. You never seen a nanny over there. I haven't seen her with a nanny. She's trying to catch up with Heidi Klum. You know Heidi Klum has a football and a baseball team. Heidi Klum is pregnant every 6 seconds. Every 6 seconds. And then Heidi Klum can have a baby at 2 p.m. And that same day around 7 or 8 o'clock, she is walking the Victoria's Secret runway with a 6-pack. This bitch is a robot. They call her the body. I call it witchcraft. Where's she from? Is she from South Africa? Because her ancestors, they done prayed over some bones, some dead ass chicken bones from the Popeyes. I don't know. But her ancestors done prayed over some bones for her. How you squeezing out placenta and shit, and then you walk and runway 3-4 hours later and no signs of ever being pregnant, and you selling lingerie. Every time she walks, she has a six-pack. And she had a baby. One day she had a baby on stage. Handed it to the person, honey, and turned around and did one of them and then walked right back on up there with a flat-ass stomach. I said, bitch. I'm just like this. See, Tanya, these reality shows be breaking up families, so Tanya got up out of there. I want my man. I take vitamin D over publicity and all that, honey. Give me the vitamin D, honey. Everybody need vitamin D. It helps you live, pumpkin. Everybody. Okay? So she said, I'm going to go with the vitamin D, and I'm going to just leave the show. We're not going to film no more. And I'm with you, Tanya. They're not even making you a cast member. You're a friend. So I ain't fucking up my relationship being no friend. Real talk. Real talk. Tanya and Marlo they've been friends on the show since the 80s. At least 83, 84, whenever they came on. But they've been on the show, and they've been friends of the show since the 80s, bitch. When Silver Spoons was on, honey, they was friends of the show. Shit. So she got up out of there. And Portia, she quiet as a library too. She ain't said nothing about no stripper gate. I ain't seen her man either. I saw him on the march with her, but she ain't said shit else about him since then. With no more footage. We saw Mike Hale, but we didn't see Kenya's husband. And we probably not going to. I don't want to see his ass. He irritates me. He makes my ass itch. I don't like how, because she is evil. She is. Kenya invented evil. She owns the copyrights to evil. She does. But I still don't want to see him do that to her. Am I wrong for that? I don't want to see no man demise no woman and humiliate a woman, especially his wife or his mother or his daughter. I don't want to see that. I pray I'm not wrong for that. Because the reason I say, people are like, well, that's what she gets. She deserves it. But is that Mariah Carey practicing? Got me feeling emotions deeper than I ever feel. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was I don't know what that was. I never heard that before. But that's all. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. I don't know how this season is going to uncover. Are we going to miss Nene? But it's kind of like crazy. I just wish that they had a vintage Housewives of Atlanta, and they brought back the original cast, all original. Even Deshawn Snow, she's a snooze fest. She's a giant bottle of NyQuil. But we could, you know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to sleep. There's a time for everything. When she comes on, take a quick nap. Then, wake up when Sheree or somebody come on. I just don't know. I don't know. I would like to see Lisa Wu, Lisa Wu come on, Sheree, Deshawn Snow, Kim, the OGs, all these new girls, no. It's cute, but no. Ronnie DeVoe's wife should have never even been invited to the party. You don't invite Marilyn Manson to a christening? Who invited Marilyn Manson to a baby's christening? He has on black panties and hooker heels. He looks like a cast member from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Who invited him? Kim Fields should have never been invited to the party. Y'all everybody can have some mayonnaise on their sandwich, honey. They inviting anybody, bitch. You can have some mayonnaise. You can have some mayonnaise. You can have some mayonnaise, honey. They just giving the rolls away like mayonnaise. Here, you can have some mayonnaise. What the fuck was Kim Fields in line for? Did you really actually think Kim Fields, and I like you. Tootie from Kim Fields. I mean, Tootie from Fast Life. She had the cotton candy hair. I loved her little hair. Her and Janet Jackson, they had the cotton candy hair. But, meaning just light and fluffy. It was just used to flow everywhere. But what you doing? What are you doing on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Seriously. I thought they were going to eat Garcelle Bouvet or whatever her name. I love her too, but Garcelle Bouveau, I thought they was going to eat her ass up, but she came out fighting. She said, the devil is a lie, bitches. She held her own. You know, everybody did good on there. I like that cast too. Well, listen, thank you so much for hanging out with me on the Mario Ramon review. If you like the video, definitely like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Comment below. Right down there. Comment. And I'll see you next time on the Mario Ramon review. Peace and happy Sunday.